Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty, and this is my bedroom. I thought I would just check in. It's Tuesday. Today I woke up and I was like, you know what? No expectations today, just make it through the day and you're winning. That's what I said. And I actually texted that to someone. But hope everyone's having a great week. I did stand up yesterday at Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank, and I did 5 minutes on the Yoo-Hoo Room, but it was a big deal for me because it was the first time I performed as myself in like over a year. Seriously, like it was crazy because I normally do like Bobby Khan. I've been doing that for the past year, and then like I was like, well, let me just see how this goes, and I wasn't nervous because I know how to do it, but it was like surreal for me to actually be myself and talk normally on stage. And, honestly, even though it doesn't kill as hard, it felt better just as a person, because I think that's really what it's all about, right? Is figuring out who you are in life. And that's a huge lesson, which I've kind of feel like I've learned this through life. And it's taken me a long time to get there, and I'm still not there, but it's really figuring out who you are as a person. And I think I wish there was like a course in this, like when we were kids, right? Because when we're kids, we're constantly just trying. Nobody tells us what to do when we're children, right? We go to school, we're told to excel, we're told we have to have this to be happy, but nobody actually encourages you to really find your own individuality. Like, you have your interest and you do that to explore, but there's no guidebook or map on figuring out who you are as a person and being authentic and just separating the noise. And truthfully, well, let me think about this. Yeah, well, I think as kids we have our interests, we do different things, but like it's taken me like immense suffering, just in terms of, when I say suffering, I mean, I'm not like in pain, but just discontent, to actually be like, hey, what's going to make me feel better? And I think trying to be who I am and try to be the truest person every day, I think that's what makes me somewhat happy. I wouldn't say happy, but definitely, I would definitely say more at ease with everything else. So anyways, I'm tying this back into my stand-up because I felt like being able to be who I was on stage and talk normally and just be Tarun Shetty, I think that felt a lot better. So I was kind of having a panic attack yesterday after the show. I was like, man, did I just waste a whole year of doing this Bobby Khan shit and touring around? And I was like, you know what? No, actually, I think it was a good thing, because I'm going to keep doing it. I'll just mix it up somehow. And, Bobby Khan is a part of me, whether I like it or not. It was a big part of my 20s, my 30s, and, I'll keep doing it. And it's a fun character to do. It doesn't define me. Which brings me to my other point is we have we create these momentous occasions in our life, like these career-defining decisions. I should have taken this job. This person left me. This thing happened, and we think like it sets us off in this tragic course, right? Like it's live or die. Nothing's really that important in life. Seriously, like I do this myself, and again, I'm just self-projecting what I've learned myself, and maybe you can relate to it. But like when we have these problems, it's really in our own minds of like how big it is. It's really nothing. Grand scheme of things, look, we're gonna live another day. You can always just change course. You can always quit your job. You can always get out of a relationship, whatever it is. So I felt like with the Bobby Khan thing, I was like, well, who cares? I spent a year doing it. I can still keep doing it. And it's not some life-changing thing. I don't have to like be freaking out over it with this like onerous thing over my head 24/7, you know what I'm saying? But I do that, and I think that's why I'm me, because I tend to overthink things. I had this SAT tutor once, and all she said to me was, "Stop thinking. Tarun, just stop thinking. Just, you know what the answer is. Just stop thinking." But that's who I am. I overthink things, and I think that's life, right? If you can figure out how you fit in and how you can, just be yourself, and you can maneuver through problems. So anyways, today I've got this meeting. No, not actually, end of the week I have this meeting with this theatrical agent in Hollywood. It's really hard to get a theatrical agent for film and TV. In fact, if you watch my acting reel, I don't know if you have or not, but I've done a lot of acting work. I've done like guest stars on movies, TV, whatever. But a lot of this stuff just came through fortuitous situations. Like people reached out to me, I auditioned, but I've never really had I had like one acting rep like when I was like 25, and it didn't work out. I think I left them or they left me, whatever. So this is my first time like meeting someone who's gonna represent me in film and TV, and I was like, okay, this is a big deal, this is your shot to be back in the mainstream media and to make it in showbiz. And I was just like, and I woke up this morning, I was like, who gives a shit? Like seriously, like just show up to the meeting. Like I've done the work, I'm a good actor. If they like me, they like me. If they don't like me, that's okay too. I don't have to again, make this a whole big momentous thing, because I'm gonna keep creating work. I'm gonna keep creating videos. I'm actually putting together a battle plan of creating a bunch of content. So that should be really exciting the next couple months. I think it's gonna be some really good stuff, and I'm actually excited for it. And I rarely get excited to do anything, but yeah, it's gonna be good. If you watch my stuff for a long time, you're gonna really like what's gonna happen. Knock on wood. Let's see what happens. but I'm trying to put together the pieces. I think with filmmaking, especially in Hollywood, you kind of have to move slowly and just put together the right blocks, so that way you can kind of, put together the right team, the right content, just from making stuff. So I had this meeting on Friday. I'm gonna do that. That's really all I have, and I'm trying to reach out more to my stand-up friends to get on stage, because Hollywood, I have no spots booked between now and end of March, and I've got to go do like a bunch of shows in Boston and Connecticut. So I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to get on stage. I think LA, you have to be very self-perpetuating and just creating your own opportunities. And I've been doing that my entire life. I'm like, all right, just keep showing up, keep emailing people, keep reaching out. What else happened? Oh, I made that Bobby Khan goes on the Carnival cruise ship, right? And I sent that out to a bunch of like brands, like, hey, Bobby Khan can come cover your thing. And this one company, it was like the Santa Monica Pier, they were like, hey, you can shoot at our thing, but like, we're not gonna pay you, right? And right away I was like, man, screw these guys. They're not gonna pay me for my time. They want me to go shoot a whole video for them for free. They were like, we have TikTok stars who shoot it here. I'm like, who gives a shit about TikTok stars? And at first I was kind of angry about it, and I was like, just tell them, screw you. I don't need your stupid location, bye. And I was like, okay, you know what? It's fine. It's not meant to be. And just answer like a normal human being. So I slept on it. I woke up in the morning and I was like, hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate you responding back. It's probably not the best fit because I'm going to need some money. It's to live. But you know what? I'm going to shoot something in the future. There might be a great location. And I sent out the email. And the guy responded like really cordially. He was like, hey, thanks a lot. Let's be in touch. The end. But again, another instance of just, we can take those moments and kind of blow it up in our minds where it's like, oh my God, this is a personal attack on me and my character and my ego. So I think it's important to check yourself, try to step back from everything that's happening and, see the grand scheme of things, because all in all, we're all going to live another day. And, it's Tuesday, baby, right? Have a great week. Take care. Bye.